Free audio post-production by Alphonic.com.
For a long time, I thought exploration required movement. A new road, a new town, a different horizon every morning. If someone had asked me what it meant to explore, I probably would have described distance, miles traveled, places seen, maps unfolding. For nearly a decade, that's exactly how I lived. My life moved, constantly. The scenery changed, the weather changed, the people changed. Sometimes I didn't know where I'd be the following week, and honestly, I loved it. There was something deeply satisfying about waking up and not knowing exactly what the day would become. A new road always felt like possibility. A different town always felt like perspective. Movement made me feel awake. If I felt stuck, I moved. If I felt restless, I moved. If I felt uncertain, I moved. And somewhere along the way, I started believing that movement and exploration were the same thing. That if I stopped moving, I would stop discovering. That if the road disappeared, the curiosity would disappear with it. But that's not what happened. Today, my life looks very different. Most mornings begin in the same place, the same walls, the same desks, the same routines, the same familiar roads. And when I first stepped into this chapter, I worried about that. I worried that life would get smaller, that an adventure had already happened, that the best stories belonged to a previous version of me. I thought stillness might feel like an ending. Instead, it felt like a different beginning. Because when the movement slowed down, something unexpected happened. I realized curiosity hadn't disappeared. It had changed direction. Instead of exploring new places, I found myself exploring questions, patterns, ideas, habits, writing, focus, the things that had been following me from place to place all along. And that's when I realized something. Exploration isn't about movement. It's about attention. It's about being curious enough to notice what's already here. It's about looking closely. It's about staying with a question long enough for it to answer itself. These days, I still feel like an explorer, but the terrain has changed. Now I explore what it means to build a life instead of constantly moving through one. I explore what happens when you stay long enough to understand your own rhythms. I explore what deserves my attention and what doesn't. I explore ideas that keep returning, questions that refuse to leave, and patterns that only reveal themselves with time. And strangely, I think this kind of exploration goes deeper, not because it's better, just because it's different. The funny thing is, I still feel like I'm traveling, not outward, inward, not fast, steady, not searching for a place, learning how to stay. Exploration didn't end when the van stopped moving. It just changed shape. The road taught me one kind of curiosity. Stillness taught me another. And I'm grateful for both.